Xavier University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, February 6th. My name is Carly Phelan.
And my name is Kylie McMahon. Welcome back to Xavier News.
This Monday at 4 p.m., Xavier students held a prayer vigil for people impacted by immigration enforcement. This event was organized by various students and the Instagram account @IceOutXavier. Student speakers as well as guest speakers from the community led the prayer service. Over 120 students and staff gathered to pray for and remember those who have lost their lives or been separated from their families. Students held signs for around an hour. Our hearts go out to those impacted.
Food Truck Friday is back outside Gallagher Student Center. This week, OSI is partnering with Voodoo Cuisine, a family-owned business serving up Louisiana-style Cajun. The event runs from 4 to 9 p.m. with free food available for the first 150 students. We hope to see you there.
Noah Kahan will be performing in Cincinnati this summer at the Great American Ballpark. On July 1st, you can catch the Great Divide Tour with special guest Gigi Perez. Fans can expect to hear songs from the new album as well as other hits from his demography. Ticket pre-sales is on February 10th and general sale is on the 12th. You can listen to Noah Kahan's new album, The Great Divide, when it comes out on April 24th.
February is Black History Month, and Xavier University has ways to commemorate. Today, Friday the 6th, the Black Student Association is hosting a Black History Month fair in Gallagher from 4 to 6 p.m. Please stop by and check it out to learn more.
Now, we turn to Texas, where Democrats notched a pair of notable election wins. Over in Houston, Democrats won a U.S. House election. Kristen Menefee won a runoff election to fill the vacant seat of Representative Sylvester Turner after his passing in March. This win shrinks the narrow Republican House margin and ensures that GOP bills will be harder to pass. At the same time, Democrats pulled off a surprise flip in another special election in the Fort Worth County area. Democrat Taylor Raymond won by a large margin and is the first Democrat to hold this position in a number of years. In both candidates' victory speeches, they emphasized an aggressive opposition to President Trump and his agenda, with Menefee saying, "I'll take serious work, but you've got to be able to walk and chew gum."
Due to disagreements on the funding of ICE, the ongoing government shutdown has ended. Thousands of government workers, such as air traffic controllers, were let go without pay. The approved spending package provides funding for the vast majority of federal agencies through September, except for the Department of Homeland Security due to partisan tensions over immigration enforcement.
Every spring semester, Xavier University hosts the Digital Media Day competition. This competition is in honor of Digital Learning Week, which encourages students to take pride in and to expand upon their digital literacy. Xavier students, faculty, and staff are all encouraged to submit their work in a variety of categories offered. These categories include photography, audio projections, videos or short films, and graphic designs. Voting closes today, and you're all encouraged to go and vote at www.xavier.edu/digitallearningweek/vote.
Back and better than ever this year is the 5th annual Musketeer Senior Prom. Hosted by the Nova Marketing Group, this year's prom will be held at Woodward Theater in Cincinnati. Seniors are encouraged to put on their prom dresses and suits as they dance the night away. Prepare for a fun night as this year's prom will be going from 9 p.m. until 1 a.m. Only a few amount of tickets are left with a drink and food voucher included. First come, first serve. Public busing to the venue will be from Cappy's at 9 and 9:30. And who knows, maybe you'll be prom king or queen.
Yesterday, Xavier sent out an email regarding a serious matter involving a former employee, Samuel Terry. The former director of the Thrive Center was arrested on misdemeanor charges of voyeurism. In the email, Xavier University officially announced the termination of Samuel Terry's employment and is offering support for those who were involved. If you or someone you know would like additional support, students can reach counseling services at 513-745-3022, the Title IX office at 513-745-3022, 3046 and care management services at 513-745-4391. We are all here for you during these difficult times.
That's all for our weekly news. Up next is Mai Tai and Charlie with your pop culture segment.
But first, let's see what students' biggest campus pet peeves are.
What's up, Muskies? My name's Carly Phelan. Our question of the week this week is, what is your biggest campus pet peeve? I'm here with
Bailey.
Our question for you today is, what is your campus pet peeve?
When people don't park in between the lines.
That is annoying. I'm here with
Mila.
And my question for you is, what is your biggest campus pet peeve?
I'm going to say poor door etiquette.
That's a good one. I'm here today with
Rylan.
What is your campus pet peeve?
When on the weekends the calf workers just like play in the calf, like there's no food.
That's so true. That's so true.
The sprinkler system.
That's a good one.
I would say slow walkers.
That is annoying.
People going through the wrong door.
That's a good one.
Slow walkers.
That's a good one. We had that one before.
People not saying thank you after you hold the door open for them.
That's really weird. I don't like when they do that.
Probably slow walkers.
Those are really annoying.
My biggest campus pet peeve is how, in this semester, some of the halls have a sort of this automatic opening, like door opening function, even though they don't have a button to open it automatically. So you're just pushing it with so much resistance, like so much strength in vain.
That's a good one.
Oh, I hate it when people walk slow. Like, come on, guys, pick up the pace.
Yes, pick up the pace.
Hey everyone, my name is Maite.
And my name is Charlie. Welcome back to your pop culture segment.
This is where we tell you what's next on the cover of Vogue and the whole celebrity scoop. Now let's talk about the Grammys. First off, can we talk about Miss Sabrina Carpenter?
She had such an incredible performance. It's just big, it's cool, it just fits her so well.
Yes, I love it. I think that's a woman who knows how to stick to a brand scheme.
For sure.
Definitely a marketing group should take account of that. And I love the way that she fully commits to a big set.
Yes.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of big set, can we talk about the outfit accompanied with big set? Beautiful.
Absolute cinema. No one else could pull that off.
Yeah.
Just her.
I loved it. I think the pilot tower was really, really fun, and even just like the walking up against, it was really cool. In addition, can we talk about possibly a man-child tour preview?
That is so crazy, and just kind of a little unexpected, but who's excited for that? I'm excited for it.
I'm excited, and for sure, the choice to do it at the Grammys is definitely a big one. I think there was a couple locations and dates and times in the background of said location in her performance. So who knows? Maybe we'll get a tour.
For sure.
Also, speaking of someone pivotal in the music sphere, Miss Chappell Roan.
Her outfit was so bold, but it really worked. Another thing where I think it only works with her.
Yeah. I agree. Definitely a little controversial for how people were reacting, but I thought it was really cool. I think, again, yes, Miss Chappell Roan is the only one who could have pulled that off. I liked the fake tattoos in the background.
Yeah.
All of it was really, really interesting. And then certainly, last but not least, Bad Bunny.
Album of the year.
Yes.
That's awesome. Good for Bad Bunny.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was really great. Totally well deserved. I'm a huge fan of Bad Bunny, and so I'm excited to see him succeed and do all that stuff. And just the admiration that he had for everybody there was really, really respectable.
Yeah.
Also, album of the year, but the first Spanish album language to record and win said album of the year, which is really, really
That's
exciting.
a big thing. That's actually great to hear.
Yeah. I'm really proud for him, so that's great. Also, the outfit.
Yes. In these sort of events, men usually don't show up, but the corset, that was out there, and it was just great. No other men go out like that. I feel, so.
I think it was really cool, and I'm glad he did something fun.
Yeah.
And of course, him along many others spoke out against ICE with ICE spins and all this kind of stuff. I thought it was great, especially him being a representation.
Yes.
And the Super Bowl this coming weekend, so that'll be really, really exciting to see and see what songs he pulls through with.
For sure.
So
I'm excited to see it.
Well, that's all with Who's With Who, Who's Wearing What, and the latest gossip.
We'll be right back with your weekend weather report after Topher Smith tells us more about the new horror sci-fi movie, Iron Lung.
Good evening, Xavier News. My name is Topher Smith, and today, me and my best friend Jesse are at Kenwood Theater going to see Iron Lung, the directorial debut of Mark Fishbach, also known by his online persona, Markiplier. I know almost nothing going into this film other than that it is a sci-fi horror and based off a video game, but I'm very looking forward to it considering that Markiplier is also from Cincinnati and I like supporting my fellow Cincinnatians. So, stick around. We'll be right back.
Alright, so we just got out of the movie. Jesse, what did you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I really liked it. So it's just crazy that it's a Markiplier movie too.
Yeah, it's crazy that, he's got his name out there in a big way, and I think he did a really good job with the acting. I mean, most movie basically is just him all in like one room.
Yeah, the movie takes place in like one location, but
yeah, very Rear Window-esque.
I like the set though. It was very cool.
Yeah, very sci-fi.
I know he was a big fan of Dead Space, so I could definitely see that.
Yeah, definitely. We both really enjoyed it. It was a bit slow at times. Okay, I gotta take the elevator. I forgot about that. Then we both really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of Markiplier, but also if you're just a fan of like sci-fi and horror. I think I would definitely recommend it. And so thank you guys for watching. We'll see you at the next movie review. So bye, Jesse. Bye. Bye.
Good evening, Xavier.
Welcome back, Muskies, to your weekend weather report. Today it's going to be snowy with a high of 35 and a low of 16. Saturday it's going to get more sunny with a high of 22 and a low of 10. And Sunday we're going to get some clouds with a high of 27 and a low of 11. Unfortunately, the groundhog did see its shadow with its prediction, so we're going to get 6 more weeks of winter. Dang it. That's all for weather. We will be right back with Enzo on Sports.
Good afternoon, Xavier. I'm Enzo, and this is your weekend sports report. On the court, the Musketeers took on the red-hot Yukon Huskies on Tuesday and fell 60-92. The Musketeers hope to come back from New York with a win on Monday as they take on the St. John's Red Storm. Xavier Women's Lacrosse hosts the first game of their season against our crosstown rivals, the Bearcats, today at 5:30 p.m. The Musketeers muddled through last season, going 2-13, as they hope to get a big win to start the season strong. In other news, the Winter Olympics have begun. The biannual games kicked off this Tuesday in Milan, Italy. The U.S. is already taking wins in curling and women's ice hockey. The opening ceremony started just a few minutes ago, and the games will continue until the closing ceremony on February 22nd. And finally, Carlos Alcaraz became the youngest player to complete the career Grand Slam. That's winning the 4 major Opens in the same calendar year: the U.S. Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, and finally the Australian Open. Alcaraz beat Novak Djokovic, who has the most Grand Slam wins of any tennis player in history, 3-1, winning 21 of the 37 games. That's it for this week's sports report. We'll be right back with Jaden and Gus on Hot Takes, and as always, flex your X.
What's up, Xavier? We're out here at the Cintas Center.
here before the Crosstown Shootout. We've got a myriad of people here waiting. It's 3:15, game's at 7. We're going to get in here and ask some people how they're feeling about the game. I'm here with the world famous Danny Dugan. Danny, who is your favorite Xavier basketball player?
I got to go with Ian Saborn. I've known him since we were in diapers, so got to go with Ian.
Here we go.
Go XU!
All right, I'm here with Sam and Austin. Boys, who is your favorite Xavier Hooper?
I have one more.
All right,
baby! Here we go.
All right's the king. I can't even lie.
Yeah. Here we go. Hey, Haley, what do you think the score is going to be tonight?
I think the score is going to be 98-87.
Awesome.
Xavier is going to win, obviously.
What is your favorite Xavier basketball memory?
Poping freshman year with Bardo. Attending the Big East tournament in New York City.
Guys, what is a Bearcat?
It's not real. It's a fake, made-up mascot, and it's stupid.
Yeah?
Honestly, I have no idea, and I agree with Colin. It's stupid.
It's a mystery. Maggie, what is your favorite Xavier basketball memory?
When I was a kid and I would dress up in my Xavier cheerleader outfit and come to the basketball games with my parents and grandpa.
Oh, that's nice. I found a bunch of hooligans in line. Guys, what is our score prediction for tonight?
83-72. Yeah.
Okay, what about you guys?
Thinking like 67
to 60
or 41.
All right, boys, what is your favorite Xavier basketball memory?
Mine when we beat UConn last year and we all went to Dana's. That was tough.
Nice. What about you guys?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely beating Texas last year at Dayton. Top.
I'm here with Haley. Haley, what do you think of UC?
You know, I really don't appreciate that they were out here vandalizing our campus yesterday. I think they were just going to kick their little butts today and show them really who's boss of Cincinnati.
All right, ladies, what Xavier professor would you put on your starting lineup?
Dr. Schmall.
Dr. Mullins?
Dr. Matre. Dr. Mullins.
Mine would be Dr. Udarian. What professor would you put on your starting lineup?
I would say Dr. Deanda, my philosophy professor. I love her very, very much.
I would say Professor Sheridan Davenport.
Professor Fowler, he's the GOAT, bro. Love him. I would say Dr. Patterson. I feel like he would do really good on the basketball court.
Awesome. Amongst the crowd, I found the Pope. Mr. Pope, who's your favorite Xavier basketball player?
My favorite Xavier basketball player is Trey Carroll, Aquaman. He's dropping 25 tonight.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hello Muskies, welcome to our brand new sports segment, Hot Takes. My name is Jaden Reyes.
And my name is Gus Cornwell. Now let's get into some hot takes.
So Gus, we have the Super Bowl, the most important football game of the season, upcoming this weekend. And I'd have to say, the Patriots are frauds, absolute frauds. I don't see them winning this at all. Let me list some of the teams they've had to go up against in the regular season. We have fired coach, the NFC South, notably the worst division in football. Another fired coach, more from the NFC South. Another fired coach, a coach that was fired from the NFC South, more NFC South. The New York Jets, the Bengals, fired coach. The New York Jets, and then everyone say it with me, another fired coach. This team does not play competition. They are frauds. They should never really even been here.
That does not matter, man. You're talking about the 2 seed in the AFC, the New England Patriots. You got the runner-up for MVP, Drake May. Should have been co-MVP, but that's not here or there. They got the head coach of the year and the assistant head coach of the year. I don't care what you say, the Patriots are legit, and you are sleeping on them because Drake May is not a bum.
Okay. You listed all these awards, but these are regular season awards. Let's now go on to the postseason, where they face the Chargers, notably the worst O-line almost ever. And then the Texans, C.J. Stroud gifting them the game. And then, lastly, the Broncos game. What are we watching? I could have won that game for the Broncos. You could have won that game for the Broncos. It is absolutely ridiculous, the competition that they've been playing, not only in the regular season, in the postseason. And even Drake May hasn't even been playing that well in the postseason. We're looking at 5 total touchdowns, 8 total turnovers. That is not something that you're going to be able to do in the Super Bowl.
You're talking about Drake May like he's a scrub. Drake May is not a scrub. You're talking about playing the greatest defense in the league, a second best, the third best. All I hear is great defense, great defense, great defense. You're out here talking like the offense can't move. Well, look what Drake May did in those conditions against some of the best teams, and you're out here talking that he's a regular season merchant. Well, guess what? Look who's in the Super Bowl. Drake May.
All right. You listed these great defense. Well, he's about to go against the best defense in the dark side from the Seahawks. Nicky Manwari, DeMarcus Lawrence, Tariq Woolen, Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams. I don't know what Drake May is going to do against these guys. Or actually, let me tell you, nothing. He's going to get destroyed by the Seahawks.
You can talk all you want about the Seahawks this, Seahawks 5. I'm taking Drake May and the Patriots. I'm taking them every day of the week. You got Stephon Diggs. You got a great O-line working for you right now. You got one of the best coaches in the game right now, in my opinion. And all I'm saying is they've been here in big game experience. You got some rookies on the other side. I'm taking the Patriots.
Okay. Well, enough with that. Let's talk about the NBA All-Star teams. And personally, I think there were some ridiculous snubs. First of all, Michael Porter Jr. should have made the team. Joel Embiid should have made the team. And also Kawhi Leonard should have made the team. And you're hearing these names. You're like, Jaden, who would you take off? Pascal Siakam, Jalen Duren, Chet Holmgren. These guys all straight bums. Chet Holmgren, third option for what? Maybe the best team in the West? The Spurs beat them like 4 times this season. Pascal Siakam, literally the best player on the worst team. What are we talking about? Jalen Duren is just like, he's literally just an 18-10 center. You're telling me Joel Embiid doesn't get in over him? I think that's ridiculous.
Oh, Jaden. Michael Porter Jr. is a bona fide shot-chucking scrub. He is not the guy. He gets, double the shots Pascal Siakam gets in a single game, and he's on a terrible team. He's got another guy just chucking up shots, and Cam Thomas, whatever his name is. And out here in Indiana, the worst team in the league, you got Pascal Siakam doing it more efficiently, better. He's the star right now, and he's putting up the same amount of stats. Man, give me Pascal Siakam any day of the week.
All right, whatever you say. That's all for this week's segment of Hot Takes.
Thanks for tuning in, and have a great weekend, Muskies. And remember, go X!